channel. If this is your first time coming across this space, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, you are welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. On this video, guys, I'll be talking about procrastination. Procrastination. The reason for this video is because lately someone walked up to me and asked me what can she do to overcome procrastination. I gave her some tips which she used and it worked for her. So I decided to make a video and share on my YouTube channel, knowing fully well that there are still people out there who are fighting so hard to overcome procrastination. So that's the reason for this video. If you're a kind of person that is fighting so hard to overcome procrastination, this video is for you. Please watch this video to the end, and I promise you, you are going to learn one or two things to help you overcome procrastination. So on this video, guys, I'll be sharing tips that you can adopt to overcome procrastination. Number one is, okay, fine. Before I go into the tips, what is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing things as a result of laziness or carelessness. Yes, I said laziness or carelessness because it is only when you are lazy and when you are careless, when you don't care about where you are, if it's actually where you are meant to be, that you keep on postponing and procrastinating things. It is only when you are comfortable where you are without feeling like I need to move further. It's only when you're comfortable being stagnant that you continue to postpone and procrastinate things. First tip is admit that you're procrastinating. You know this thing that they normally say, for you to solve a problem, you have to identify that you have a problem before you can actually solve it. So you have to admit that you're procrastinating. You have to admit that where you are right now is not where you are meant to be. You have to acknowledge the fact that you are not being productive enough before you can move on. You have to acknowledge that where you are or what you're doing right now is not what you're supposed to be doing. Once you admit that where you are right now is not where you are meant to be, I'm telling you, you will stand up from wherever you are and get to work. You will stand up from wherever you are and stop procrastinating. Once you admit that where you are right now is not where you are meant to be, as a result of your procrastination, I'm telling you, you will get up and get to work. So the first thing is to admit that you are actually procrastinating. Admit that you are a procrastinator. Once you admit, once you acknowledge that you are not being productive enough, I'm telling you, you will get up and do the right thing. The second one is eliminate your distractions. You might want to ask, what is your distractions? Your distractions are those things that are pulling you back anytime you're trying to move forward. Your distractions are those things that are hindering you from being where you're supposed to be, from doing the things you're meant to be doing at the moment. Your distractions are those things that serve as an obstacle. Anytime you want to move forward, they're pulling you back. Anytime you want to do something, it holds you back. They are those things that keeps on making you stagnant in life. They are your distractions. So the second thing for you to do to overcome procrastination is to eliminate your distraction. How do you eliminate your distraction? For example, let me say it in a way that is relatable to everyone. Let's say you're a student and you have exam in 2 months' time. And instead of you to start reading right now, you keep on telling yourself, I have time. I will start next week. I will start next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks will come, you tell yourself, let me give it another day. Next day will come, you say, after all, it's in 2 months' time, I still have a lot of time to read. Knowing fully well that maybe you are a kind of person that you need 3 weeks or 1 month to read before you can assimilate anything it is that is inside your book for you to pass your exam. And you keep on postponing and postponing and postponing. So the best thing for you to do is to eliminate your distraction. You ask yourself, what is this thing that is holding me back? If it is partying, if it's clubbing, if it's hanging out, or if it's pressing your phone, watching too much movies, and doing things that are not related, the best thing for you to do is to cut them off. And you keep friends that like partying, clubbing, that don't like reading. They are just like you don't like reading, and you keep friends that don't like reading. But you're trying so hard to pass your exam. You're looking for ways, you're looking for things you will do that will help you to focus and read. But this your friend, they like partying, they like clubbing. I'm not saying you shouldn't party, but what is the right thing you are made to be doing at that particular point in time? is to read your book. So the best thing for you to do is to cut them off. Either it's your phone that is serving as a hindrance, or if it's your phone that is your distraction. For example, each time you want to read your book, as someone that has exam to write in 2 months' time, you will find yourself playing games with your phone or doing things with your phone that are not related in any way to what you have at hand. The best thing for you to do is to cut it off. You can tell yourself, from this moment to this moment, I won't press my phone. Let me use this time and read. From this hour to this hour, I should be reading. And then when I'm done reading for some hours, I will press my phone. I will go through some stuff. There are people who read with their phone, but if you're the kind of person that each time you pick up your phone to read with your phone, instead of you to read, you are not doing another thing with the phone. So the best thing for you to do is to remove your phone, keep it aside for the moment until you are done. You can set a timer. Let me read from this hour to this hour. When you're done reading, you can press your phone, you can watch movies, or you can do any other thing at your leisure time. So those are your distractions. Another example is, let's say you want to start up a business. You have the capital right now at hand to start up the business, but you have people around you that they are not business oriented in any way. The only thing they after is how to buy any new thing that comes out. The best thing for you to do as somebody who wants to start up a business is call those friends off. If you're a kind of person that like buying new things, new this one comes out you want to buy, new this one comes out you want to buy, why not sit yourself down and say to myself, from today, I won't buy this thing, I won't buy this other one. Let me use this money I have at hand right now and do the right thing. Those are your distractions. Cut it off. If you use that money, start up that business. When you start up the business, money will come. And when the money starts flowing in, you can buy those things you always wanted to buy. And you are sure that even after buying those things, there is still more income. So you see, eliminate your distractions. Eliminate those things that are hindering you from moving forward. Eliminate those things that are hindering you from achieving your goals. They are your distractions. Number three is time management. How good are you in managing your time? Are you really good when it comes to time management? Sometimes it's good to set your own time 5 minutes or 10 minutes ahead of the usual time. For example, if the time right now is 12 p.m., you can set your own time to be 5 minutes past 12 or 10 minutes past 12. By doing so, it will help you to be ahead of the time. If you have an appointment or you have a meeting you want to attend to, and you look at your time, you see that you are 5 minutes ahead of the time. You will get there 10 minutes to the actual time or 5 minutes to the actual time. What matters is that you are not late. You are there before the actual time. So please manage your time very well. If you tell yourself, I want to do this thing tomorrow, make sure you do it tomorrow and make sure you start on time so that along the line you will not get discouraged. Or maybe you tell yourself, it's getting late, I can't finish this thing, and then you say, let me do it tomorrow again. Tomorrow will come. That's how you keep on shifting it and you end up not doing it. Learn how to manage your time. Be fast in everything you're doing. The fourth one is planning. You need to plan. Planning is something that is very, very crucial in our lives. It is very, very important to plan. Plan your daily, your weekly, your monthly, your yearly schedules. Plan them. Be ready at every point in time. You have to plan. You don't just wake up one morning and say you want to build a house. You don't have a land. You don't have finances, nothing, nothing. It doesn't work like that. Really? You have to plan yourself. If you don't plan, then you will end up doing things the way they are not supposed to be done. You end up being disorganized. When you take up a project to do because you did not plan it, you end up getting discouraged. You end up being discouraged along the line. Because there is a point you will get when you'll be like, am I supposed to do it like this, or am I supposed to do it like this, or am I supposed to leave it this way or the other way? Because you did not plan it. So you have to always plan anything you want to do. Plan it. It is very, very important. The sixth one is being accountable. Very, very important. Always be accountable. Be responsible for your actions. Be responsible for your decisions. Are you a kind of person that each time you fail, you blame people for your failure? But when you succeed, you praise only yourself? Why not blame yourself when you fail as well? The same way you praise yourself when you're succeeding, blame yourself when you fail. Don't be a kind of person that when you fail, you start blaming people around you. You find someone to tag along. It's because of you, because of what you told me to do. Be accountable for your own life. Be accountable for your decisions. Be accountable for your actions. Be responsible. When you do something, be responsible for the things that you've done. Don't blame people. Don't say because you asked me to do it this way, that is why I'm not getting it right. There are things people don't understand in life. You can always seek for advice. People will give you advice. But they will never come to you and force you to do it the way they want you to do it. Unless maybe you don't know anything. They will never force you. The only thing people can give you is advice. It's left for you to sit down and say to myself, this thing that this person said is actually good. What this person said is actually good. Then you weigh it. Is it okay for me? And at the end of the day, you will be the one to choose either to go with this one or to go with the other one. And when you have chosen, you are the one who made the decision, not them. Be responsible for your actions. Be responsible for your decisions. The last but not the least is set a goal you can achieve. I've come to realize that the reason why people procrastinate is because they set tasks, or let's say they set goals they cannot achieve. Why will you carry a task that is made to last for 1 year and you give it to yourself to finish it under 6 months or 3 months? Why? Things are not done that way. Really? You will get discouraged along the line. When you want to do something, you need to find out the time it will take you to achieve what you want to do. If it's something that is made to last for 1 year, allow it to last for 1 year. If it's something that is made to last for 2 months, allow it to last for 2 months. If it's something that is made to last for 2 years, allow it to be 2 years. Why will you take up a task that is made to last for 1 year and you want to do it under 1 month? When you start it, along the line, you will be discouraged and you will say to yourself, I cannot do this anymore. It's too sudden. I cannot finish it. And you will drop it and say to yourself, let me leave it. It's too much for me to handle. Maybe next year I will start again. You end up shifting it. You end up not achieving it. Set a goal you can achieve. Don't say because Mr. A did it, that means me too, I can do it. Don't say because my friend did it, that means I can do better. Everybody is different. Don't do things because others are doing it. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you can do it. If you look at yourself very well and you know that this task that people are doing under 1 year, you can do it under 8 months or 6 months, why not? Go ahead and do it. It's fine. But if you know within you that this task is made for 1 year and for somebody that is struggling and trying so hard to overcome procrastination, you want to do a task of 1 year. You want to do a task of 1 year in 2 months. Really? You will not succeed. It will be so difficult. So please, set a goal you can achieve. Don't give yourself too much tasks at a time. People are multitasking and they can do it very well. What about you? Can you handle the same thing? Not because this person is doing it, that means I can do it. It doesn't work that way. All of us, we are different. Do your things because you can do it. Do your things because you know your capacity. You know what you can do. Don't do it because others are doing it. So guys, I hope you learned something from this video. If you're kind of person struggling to overcome procrastination, please pick up 1 or 2 tips enlisted here today, put it into practice, and I promise you, you will not regret it. It's going to help you a lot. And I'll be here waiting for your feedback. If it worked for you, please don't forget to come back and tell me it actually worked for me. Thank you so much for watching.